He had a quest for me. And I just did the quest with him where, you know, where you fight that robber baron. Ah, there he is. Quest giver over here. And apparently I can get a quest. Oh, Alex, yeah, he wants me to do some hunting.
Greetings. What business have you?
Is there anything I can help you with, Sir Hans?
Ah, Henry.
Almost Adventures of
There is something you can do
Sir
for me.
Hans. The bold Sir Hans.
I'm in love.
Ah, there's a new wench at the bathhouse, is there?
Watch it, Henry. This is the love of my life we're talking about, not some wench. The face of an angel, breasts like silk pillows to dream on, and good strong hips. A regular Helen of Troy.
Troy? Isn't that near Prague? I don't know anyone from there.
Never mind, blockhead. What I'm saying is, she's a fine filly, and you can help me win her.
Sounds like fun. I'm all ears.
You, Hal, shall be my messenger of love. You shall bear her a letter and a gift from a secret admirer.
Why me?
She's a peasant.
It's not like you to be bashful, Sir Hans. You can just go and tell her,
Certainly not. Carolina is different to the others. She was educated in a convent and needs to be handled with kid gloves. Romanced. I must court her secretly. It's the latest fashion in France.
And who is this Carolina?
The fairest maid that ever walked the earth.
Carolina with a K.
The butcher's daughter. You must have noticed a divine creature in the marketplace. Unless you're more interested in barnyard animals.
Carolina! I do know her. She's a pretty girl, alright, but, well, a little below your station.
Love knows no station but the heart. And you keep your peasant eyes off her.
I'm not a peasant.
Your task is simple. All you have to do is get hold of a necklace fine enough to grace her lovely neck. I did have one that I inherited from my great-grandmother. Unfortunately, not anymore.
What happened to it?
I lost it playing dice at the end.
Oh my god, why would you
Well,
bet
you'll get it back
that?
for me. You're a smart lad. I'm sure you'll figure out a way. And I'll reward you handsomely.
So Hans can go begging for it.
Oh, alright then. Is there something else I should know about this necklace?
I lost it at dice in the Ledechko Tavern when I was there to see... Well, that's not important.
So, some dice player from Ledechko won your grandmother's valuable necklace. Haven't you learned anything from losing to Zdena, the bathhouse wench?
My great-grandmother's, and as it happens, I have learned a trick or two. But that fellow has the luck of the devil. No doubt he'll still be sitting there, swindling.
He's called Ledechko player.
Oh, what's the use? Alright, alright. I'll go to Ledechko, find this diabolical dice player and see what I can do. Though I'll probably lose my shirt to him.
Well, there's more than one way to skin a cat. Good luck then.
Who the fuck would skin a cat? We're in China. What the fuck? Skin a cat? Who the fuck would skin a cat? Come on. Is it just late or is it early? Because it's not very, you know, the sun isn't, you know, yeah, the sun is setting. It's in the west. I feel okay, I can get to the disco before nightfall, and I also have a room there, so I might as well. I just watched the trailer for A Woman's Lot. Looks pretty cool, actually. I mean, you can see Teresa a bunch of times. So, I know it's about Teresa. But A Woman's Lot is to bear children. And that's not my opinion, that's just the facts. Back in medieval times, that was all a woman was used for. Was useful for. Well, cooking, housework, and you know, having and taking care of children. That was about it. You know, servants. I mean, not many women were traders. Some were bathhouse wenches, but Teresa isn't really like that. But this DLC is the amorous adventures of the bold Sir Hans. But you gotta be careful with the butcher's daughter. He's good with a cleaver. And with cleaver I mean the knife, not the longsword. It's funny, there really is a longsword called cleaver. That's also what you call a butcher's knife. There's a quest. The blacksmith thinks the blacksmith in Sasau is a warlock because he says a rhyme while smithing. Why the fuck is the bailiff wearing... Yeah, I mean the bailiff is needed for the coins. He isn't needed for combat, often at least.
I'm at your service, Sir Knight.
Are you the one who played dice with Lord Capon?
Played and won, lad. Fine noble he may be, but he can no more throw dice than I can read Latin.
I can't disagree with you there. But look here, have you still got that piece of jewellery you want from him?
No, I don't. Some noble rode through here and we had a game or two. Only them dice kept falling his way.
God
He's
damn
lucky
it.
to keep my boots. He's got the necklace now.
God damn it.
Did you know where this fellow was heading?
He was waiting for someone here, but when they didn't show up by midday, he rode on. He mentioned something about camping by the bridge over the Sasau River. That one before the charcoal burners camp. You might still catch him there with a bit of luck.
There aren't many fords along the river on the way to Sasau. Can you tell me anything else about him?
Fine gent he was, well dressed, on horseback. Had quite a lot to say. Seems he saw a bit of the world. And he had some interesting looking dice.
You said they fell well for him?
Aye, no wonder. Fine dice they was, made special. All shiny and whatnot.
That's all I need to know.
I'll be with you.
God. I was hoping he did. I was hoping that he still had it. Find only one Sir Hans's necklace from the desk of the dice player. Get the necklace back. Let's see, where is he? I can get to Sasau before the day is out. I've got a fast horse. As long as I get, it's okay as long as I get through the woods before dark. I mean, the sun is definitely setting. I love that you can see it because the clouds are a bit orangey, you know? I mean, the sun is already behind the trees, I think. Yeah, the sun's behind the trees. Yeah, I'm looking to the west, so... It's still light.
Yeah. Yeah.
There's a corpse there. Oh fuck! Ah shit. Oh fuck! Bastard! Ah! Lucky bastard! Huzzah! Oh no! Wow, god damn it! I thought I had 2 apples. Now I ate the cheese. I really overate. Which means I lost my buff of balanced diet. What's worse is that now I have a debuff, and there's a symbol of a pig. You know, I'm overstuffed. Plus, that's a sin, gluttony. And Henry isn't a sinner. Well, he kills, but, you know, I am a good Samaritan. If someone needs help, I help him. Sure, sometimes I use violence to get my way. And that's for the greater good. I never try to use violence, but you avoid it. And now it's dark. Well, not completely, but it's definitely not light anymore. I mean, I can still see. I mean, there are places where it's much, much darker. It is past 9. It is dark and not out of the woods. Literally and figuratively. I am not out of danger yet. My stamina is lower because I'm overstuffed. Wouldn't be surprised if I'm a little tired.
Want to earn a bit of point?
Yeah, no, that's a peasant who's trying to ambush you. He has some friends, and he runs away. What? I hate when it does that. It goes to my quest log. If I hold down, if I hold up, it goes to my skills, into the player tab. But I was holding down left for my torch. I mean, now I'm pretty much at the woods. I mean, I'm in Sasau, nearby. There's a tavern on the left. I already have a place there. Let's hope this Norman will still be nearby. Oh wait, no, he was heading towards one of those camps. Oh, that's the bad part about Norsemen. The Norseman doesn't go down while I'm standing still, so I'm overstuffed for longer. Some people always do that on purpose. They overstuff on purpose. That's fucking retarded. I mean, you don't do that in first of all, you probably don't do that in real life. I mean, I eat until I know that if I eat more, it's gonna hurt my stomach. I stopped way before that. And also, you'll be slow, heavy-handed. You'll be slow in movement, slow in fighting, and your max stamina is down. I don't see a pro to it. I mean, getting food isn't a challenge at all. It's not for me. I wish I could just put stuff to my horse from, you know, when you're looting. So you don't have to put it into your inventory first. Well, luckily the guy, it's not very far from now. And the search area also isn't very wide. So, very large. So, should be close. What's wrong with my horse's head? There he goes. His head is fine. I think he said they said charcoal burners, which means it's gotta be near the water. They gotta put they burn charcoal in mounds to make it. And burn something to make charcoal. And mounds made out of sand and other stuff. Gotta look for some kind of node. Something over there, huh? Something more interesting over here. Oh, God damn it! He's dead! Villains. What's that him? What is he? Is he gonna attack me? I mean, they both look pretty well dressed.
I'm afraid my friend here won't tell you much.
Your friend? Oh, I'm very sorry. And, well, I don't want to be insensitive, but I was hoping to get something from him. My master's necklace, which he won at dice.
Your master? Who would that be?
Well, Sir Radzig Cobbler of Skalitz is my liege lord. I'm Henry, but just now, I'm helping Sir Hans Capon with a private matter.
Those are weighty names in these parts. I'm Sir Anselm of
Oh,
Donkey,
no.
in service of... well, it's not important. I'd like to give you... that is... I'd like to ask you for your help.
I'm listening. Tell me what you know.
I will. And I'm sure it will help you find that necklace. The thing is, this is all my fault. I got held up on the way to meet Alphonse. By the time I got here, I found him like this.
If he's a sir, he probably wouldn't have
God
killed
have
him.
mercy on his soul.
Amen, lad. I was heartbroken and enraged by turns, tearing my hair and cursing. Alphonse was my good friend, and it pains me to know he was only here on account of me. I brought him into a certain business matter to negotiate with some people, and he agreed. And this is how it ended up. When I finally pulled myself together, I took a look around and found some tracks. I followed them to the camp of those very brigands that Alphonse was supposed to negotiate with.
Yeah, you can't trust anyone these days. So how can I help?
You can pass yourself off as Alphonse. Get into the bandits' camp and find that fucking murderer. And when you do, you'll find what you're looking for.
And how am I supposed to recognize the killer?
Ask around. I don't reckon anyone will admit to stabbing him in his sleep, but you might pick up some clue. You could have a look around for that necklace. Now that I think of it, they stole other valuables from him too.
Silver is silver, though. I won't recognize anything. Didn't he have something unique? A signet ring or a chain or...
No, not like it. Oh yes, he did. Dice. He had a set of dice made specially in Prague. It was his pride and joy.
Yeah.
They were red and gold, bright and shiny. Not the kind of thing you'd overlook.
What can you tell me about Alphonse? So they don't catch me out if they start asking questions.
Indeed. A few details should suffice. He was from Slani, but lived in Prague the last few years. He advised people, very well too. He helped them to deal with problems, of all kinds.
Oh, he sounds like a man of the world, but I've never even been to Prague. I'm not sure I can fool them.
You can always change the subject. He was an ardent dice player, God forgive him. And he spent some time in Moravia on the service of Prokop of Luxembourg. But that was ages ago.
What do you know about the brigands in that camp?
Actually, they're
brigands?
not just ordinary bandits. It's a robber baron and his band. Sir Erhard Baron Bielowitz. Some of his vassals and maybe some commoners. They came here in the hope they'd have a better chance of keeping their heads.
Why don't you ask some of the local lords for help? I'm sure the Sasau custodian would lend you a few men.
There's nothing I'd like to see more than a lot of them strung up. Only I have a task that conflicts with that. And as for the custodian, I'm pretty sure Sir Sebastian is in league with Erhard.
Yeah, he's scum. Sir Sebastian, Sebastian von Berg, custodian. He's scum.
What was the purpose
He's
of
rich,
Sir Alphonse's
but
negotiations?
scum.
I'll need to know that.
Look, Henry, you'd best avoid that subject if at all possible. Just find the murderer for me, get your necklace,
Wouldn't they ask him
and I'll
actually?
take care of the rest.
It'll be a bit hard to avoid that, since it was supposed to be the entire purpose of his visit.
True. Well, Alphonse was supposed to talk Erhard into moving his robbing raids towards Benishov, especially holding up merchants' wagons heading for Prague. In return, he was to offer a reward of up to 12,000 groschen and safe haven in Pilgrims.
I see. So you work for someone in Pilgrims?
No, neither Pilgrims nor Benishov, nor Vlachin for that matter. It's a bit complicated. Damn politics.
I don't understand. What was Sir Alphonse supposed to negotiate
What was the
about?
purpose of Sir Alphonse's...
Look, Henry,
It'll be a bit hard to avoid that, since it was supposed to be the entire...
True. Well, Alphonse was supposed to talk Erhard into moving his robbing raids towards Benishov, especially holding up merchants' wagons heading for Prague. In return, he was to offer a reward of up to 12,000 groschen and safe haven in...
I see.
No, neither. Damn politics.
That doesn't make any sense. If one of them killed Alphonse, he'll know I'm not him.
No, no. They never saw him before. So whoever killed him surely took him for some passing merchant.
Are you quite sure they don't know him?
Aye. He moved in altogether different circles. among decent people. That's the very reason I asked him for help. So I reckon the best thing is for you to introduce yourself as Alphonse, have a snoop around, and come back to me when you find out anything.
Well, why do they have a description?
Now, wouldn't it be better if you did that yourself? After all, I know nothing about this Alphonse. They'd see through me.
I'd do it if I could, lad. Only they know me, and I'm not on the best of terms with them. They'd most likely kill me on sight. Then the two of us would be dead and those bastards would get away with it.
Well, I hope I can avoid the same fate.
What do I need to watch out for in the guys? Guys?
Is there anything else I should watch out for while passing myself off as Alphonse?
The main thing is to look and sound like a noble, not a peasant. A commoner. So dress the part. No rags or rusty iron.
My word. The whole thing sounds like quite a twisted affair.
So are you going to help me?
I'll help you. I'll have to go there to look for the necklace anyway, and this seems as good a way as any.
Thanks 1,000-fold. And for the love of God, don't get caught. I'll never forgive myself if another man lost his life on my account. If it starts to look risky, take to your heels.
I'll bear that in mind. There's something else I'd like. I've no more questions.
Examine the scene of the crime. Like, I don't think it was him. Sir, what of what? I don't care, you know. He was holding back who he was working for. I mean, I guess that you're not supposed to say that. But he's a nobleman. I mean, a bunch of knights are noblemen.
Looks like he died without a struggle. Maybe killed in his sleep. They took everything he had. Money, jewelry, even his boots. Someone was searching for something here. Were they out to rob him of everything he had?
Saddle.
Or something in particular?
He had a horse too, and I don't see a corpse. There's something on the rocks over here.
It looks like someone went this way with the nobleman's horse.
Ah. Quest log. Alright. God damn it. Find the hideout of the royal baron and his merry band. Get back the necklace. Sir House lost. Optional. Find out who killed Sir Alphonse. Examine the scene of the crime. I don't recognize this bridge. Flying arrow is rare and it's needed for being poison. Trail and coal. I was born here. Didn't expect that. There's a nice bonfire here. Oh, is this the charcoal burner camp? Yep, it is. Let's just go to the camp. I don't think I need to follow this horseshoe trail. Track. Whatever. Wait, since when are there so many horses here? It's not like charcoal burners are rich. And they're not known as thieves. What's this? I don't think this was poachers. It was probably, you know... I don't think this could have been a guards, you know. But that would mean that there's a town nearby. You should look out, you know, for passing armies or something. Or big groups of brigands, Cubans, bandits, footpaths, whatever. Maybe it was a hunting thing, you know. Most people make them up in trees. You know, they climb a tree to hunt. Game of Throws. Find the hideout. So the hideout is somewhere around here. Gotta find a nice open space, you know? Where it will make the camp. Maybe on top of the hill I could see better. I'd have a better vantage point. Find out the height of the robber baron and his merry band. Announce yourself at the camp. I'm not necessarily dressed badly. I mean, robber barons are much more, aren't like common bandits. That was a cool cutscene, actually. Nice. Yeah, found it. Held up in some ruins. Like safe passage to pilgrims, right? I would think they were talking about pilgrimage. Like, why would you do that to a criminal? I mean, he's not a common criminal, but he's still a criminal. You paying him to stop robbing
right
here.
Assuming this is the encampment of Sir Erhard, Baron Deliverance?
And you'd be who, then?
I am Sir Alphonse, and I'm here to parley with Sir Erhard of Deliverance.
No offense, sir, but you don't look much like no lord to me.
I am travelling in disguise. That is, incognito. No one must know where I am bound, or from whence. Where?
All the way from Prague, eh?
Not at all, Goodman. From Slany.
Ah, well, that's quite a haul. How was your journey?
As well as might be expected in these perilous times.
Oh, aye. The roads ain't safe at all these days. There's all
Should have gone
sorts
back
of
and got
rabble waiting to rob unwary folk and even
fancy
kill
clothes
Indeed, indeed, I
in
can.
my chest.
One must be wary, well, cautious even, when travelling.
Right then, but you'll have to wait a while. Sir Erhard is busy at the moment.
No matter, I shall just,
But it's easy to pass the time here. There's always a dice game going on, with nice things being wagered. I had my eye on a fine pair of gauntlets, and some old piece of jewelry.
Jewelry, you say?
That's right. Just go and see old Blaha, the fellow sitting at that table there.
Blaha.
He can read, write, and do sums as good as any scribe. And other things, too. He keeps things in shape here a bit.
Thank you. I may well do that.
See, these are obviously not regular bandits. He's not calling me a lily liver. He's not saying he'll gut me, roast me on a spit. He's a regular bandit. And it says bandit. Oh, so I'm guessing he really is a bandit. See, he doesn't look like a bandit. We should talk to him. He doesn't really look like a bandit, but he does have a fine sword. Of course, I can't see his dice. Noggin. Isn't Bertha a girl's name? Bertha, Tuna, Janet. Oh, they have an archery range here. Well, I could go for a nice wager. This is a good hideout.
I only watch when it's raining.
They must be chasing women away with a stick.
They can smell it through, man.
But they smell some other stuff too. Oh, Blaha.
I was told I could have a game or two here until Sir Erhard has time to see me.
Aye, he's got his hands full at the moment. You must be Sir Alphonse, eh? I'm Blaha, Sir Erhard's servant. I take care of things here a bit.
Including dice. It has come to my attention that there are interesting things being wagered.
True enough, we've got a fine pair of plate gauntlets, 2 necklaces, one of them's a lovely piece, a good sharp sword, and some other things, I don't remember what. The custom here is if you want to play, you've got to wager something to join.
What about money?
Far be it from me to disrespect established custom.
Jesus!
Thank you, sir. Good luck.
Thanks.
You want to play right away, or...?
No hurry. It'll wait a while.
Go on. You had some more stuff to say.
Have you got any special rules?
Nothing out of the ordinary. Just remember, we're not some bunch of dirty bandits. This is the camp of a noble knight, so no unnecessary brawls, stabbings, or such like tomfoolery. Not that I need to explain that to you, sir.
Quite. Nothing else?
Well, that also means a man might take offense at something and challenge you to a duel. Always swords, and until first blood.
Ah, very well. I shall try not to give offense. Can you tell me something about yourself?
What can I tell you? I can read and write a bit, and I help Sir Erhart out when he needs it. Although, I have to say, since the Baron took to robbing, there's not much work for me anymore.
And what did he do before that?
What every landed noble does. He still had some estates and income from them, only he lost it all some years ago on account of debts. So he had to find some other livelihood.
How did he find this place?
That was my doing. I heard from a scribe about some ownership feud that ended up badly for both sides. Since then, it's been left neglected.
Oh, that's a shame. No doubt it was once a fine place.
Aye, the Vega is of fortune, eh?
Yeah.
Times are harsh and what have you. It's always been that way and always will. I wonder how many burned out, abandoned ruins will be left when Sigismund withdraws. How many folk will have no homes to return to? And how many won't be returning ever? But that's our lot in this vale of tears. There'll be no peace and quiet till the next life.
Amen.
True
to
enough.
that. I want to play dice. Who will be my opponent?
All right, good. You'll play against Noggin now. He's not the brightest. He ain't a good loser.
Should have saved before this. I got plenty of money now. I got no special
May the best
die.
man win.
6,000. Nice. Making it a bit harder. Which means you have plenty of time to, you know. This is my last throw. Oh, 2, 4. Yes, was able to use all my die. You know, they're a bit more than 1/6 right now. One more. I see 2 1s. And 1/6. So a little bit less than 20%. Ooh, what's that? He's got a nice die.
Your turn.
Got like a ram's head on it. 800 points. Score and pass. That's a 5?
This will be the one.
Or whatever you might, who'll choose it to be. 5, 3, 3.
Now you.
Winning by 600 points. Luckily I kept throwing last time. 1, 5, 5, 5. That's 1,000. Oh no! Shit! No, a 2. I didn't mean. I meant to score and pass. 5.
We'll see.
He had another 5. Didn't use it. 2 1s, a 5, a 6, and a 2.
That's it.
I think I see a 1. Another one.
Finished.
I'm only 150 points ahead now. I see a 1. Yes, that's 1,000 points. Score and pass. Made actual points now. So that's when I got 1,100. 1, 6, 2, 3, 5, and 2. I mean, it's not very shiny die, you know. Red, they were what, red and white? Had by 700 points. 1, 5, 2, 2 4s, a 6. I think I see 3 6s. That's all what I can do anything more. 1, 1, 3 5s and a 6.
That's all.
Still. Three trees. 5 and 1. No, yeah, that'll only be 550 points. 450 points. Who's singing? I think he's gaming on me. Yes. Oh shit!
Should I? Shouldn't I? No, I daren't.
Oh yeah, now I'm only 200 points ahead. 1, 1, 1, that's 1,000. I only need 750 points to go. Need 950 points to go. 1950. Oh wait, there's different symbols on the blue diagram. One of the ram, there was a naked dancing man, a fat man.
God's holy hat!
I see a 1 and a 5 and a 6. Yes, I won.
You're a fucking cheat. Sir, I challenge you to a duel.
I won't take any accusations from you. I accept.
What, to first blood, or we all use the same stuff?
Cover, enough! You've got me. Leave me be.
You're lucky I'm in a good mood. Go on, vanish. If I see you again, I'll kill you.
All right. Thank you.
What a nice sword he's got there, though. We almost told he's a sword loser.
I want to play dice. Who will be my opponent?
They fell your way last time, and no mistake. You'll play Berta. He's a man, but they call him that for some reason. Damned if I know why.
I think I saw like a maid, a maid looked like an alehouse maid.
May the best man win.
Oh, it sounds like Pesach. I see multiple ones. 1, 1. I wish you could play some archery. I don't know why my dice are falling in such good favor. I mean, I haven't thrown dice earlier. Well, I do have a perk, perfect throw. I have a higher chance of throwing a winning die.
Now you.
That'll do him, 300 points. I see a 1 again. I see 3 twos, but that's 3 die for 200 points. I'm doing good. I got 50 points less than last time. Almost 10 times as far as him.
This'll be the one.
They've all got special done.
Cursed luck.
Oh, he's not doing good. Four, 1, 2, 5, and 6. What was that? My strip die? I got that from beating Dena. 6, 6, 6. If you use only a die, you can roll again. I see a 1. Once more. I see another 1 and that'll do me. I got over 10 times as much points as him.
We'll see. This'll be the one.
Well, that was a good one. That was a good one. That was a good throw. I see that he has a 1.
Now you.
It wasn't too cocky. Good. I still got more than double of what he has. And 2,000 points. I have 1. That's all I could do. See, he has a 1 and a 5.
Finish.
Oh, 2 and a 5. I don't think he had a 6. I see 3 6s. Ooh, yes, that's 1,200 points. 800 to go. He's not that good at dice, is he? Or maybe, well, his luck just isn't. I mean, you know, he doesn't have very good luck right now.
We'll see.
I think he had 2 4s, a 6, and a 2 there. 4 2 5s and a 1.
Your turn.
I'll probably win. Yep, I've won. I see 4 1s. No need to throw again. Oh well. I need to throw again. I just like to bash him as much as possible. 300 points extra. Oh well, at least he didn't challenge me to a duel. I'm a gentleman. Dueling isn't my favorite thing. Well, it is. There's a reason I always enlist in the 20.
Need a good scratch.
A camp wench.
What's going on here anyway? It all seems a little odd.
Haven't you ever been in the camp of a merry band of robbers?
Never quite this merry, to tell the truth.
They've got their loot.
The sir is here.
Now they want some fun. Booze, dice, and women. I'm the only girl here. They're more interested in dice, anyway. And boozing. And they're no fun at all.
They seem very fond of their dice, all right.
Aye. They always play the same way. Every player bets his most valuable piece of loot. And the winner takes all. It ends in a fight most times. Although it's a long time since anyone got killed over it.
I better watch my step then.
You do that, handsome. It'd be a shame to spoil that pretty face.
Yeah, so Einat is here, but I wanna... Is that him? No, oh, whoa, wait, he's back? I just saw that he was bald and look what he's... See, they all have a trucker's mouth, these guys.
I want to play dice. Who will be my opponent?
They fell your way last time, and no mistake. You'll play against Maladotta. He's a bit... well... you'll see for yourself.
Yeah, he was scripted for a fight, I mean, that's what he said. Maybe he was not going to set that. I mean, I beat him, and he ran away. And playing that it brings luck more often than you'd expect. Shrinking, playing that holds a few probably loaded dice, loaded in favor of his holder. Legend has it that dice is for more than one maiden.
May the best man win.
So I beat the closest, then I was back.
What else is there to do here?
Oh. 3. No, just 2 3s. 2 5s. Nothing. It's not a good. Wasn't a good roll. This guy just very lucky. Well, 650 in one throw. Oh, that's him. Shiny and red. 250 points in one throw. That turns into a duel. And winning by 600 points. 5 5 1 1 6. You see 3 1s ago. Oh, wait, no. Oh shit, that's not that great at all. Five. One, 6, 4. Come on, don't get too many points. 1, 2, 5. I see 2 1s again. 5, a 2, and a 4. Not doing too well, but he still has. I see 2 1s, a 2, and a 3.
Finished.
Good, I'm ahead. See 2 1s. We're on 200 points to go. And he needs 1450. 1 1 3 1s.
This will be the one.
Sorry, 1,000. A 1 and 2 3s. Ooh, Braves. But is that a 1?
Should I?
Oh wait.
No, I don't.
He's 1,000 points short.
Can't drink no more today.
I won. He had the dice.
Can I ask you something?
Ask away. Anything to pass the time.
You're Mladotta, right?
I am. Why'd you ask?
Just curious. This is quite an interesting retreat you men have here.
You could put it that way. I ain't been here long though. I helped them out of a tight spot and they took me with them.
Is that right? How did that happen?
Well, I was lying in wait for this wagon, you see, because he'd been mouthing off about me, so I figured I'd take all he had for compensation. Anyway, I'm hiding there in the bushes, and I hear this wagon coming, so I jumped out to ambush it. Only it wasn't that wagoner, but some merchant. As soon as he saw me with my weapon drawn, he started screaming bloody murder, and next thing, his armed escort comes charging up and I was the one ambushed. The injustice of it.
Vexing indeed.
Aye. Anyway, they caught me and took me with them. They figured I was Sir Earhart's spy, and they wanted me to lead them to him. Of course, I told them I didn't know what the fuck they were on about. So, while they were threatening to break me on the wheel, string me up and what have you, along comes the Baron with his merry band, and they lay into the soldiers and send them running for the hills. And ever since then, I've been riding with them.
That is quite an entertaining anecdote.
Ain't it just? If it hadn't been for me, the fellas would have run straight into a trap and it'd all be up with them. So, it's on account of me, they're still alive.
And how are things here? Do you get away much?
We ain't allowed to leave. So I've been here the whole time.
How to get them
I don't
done?
mind, though. There's always something to pass the time. And we've got that wench.
You're my daughter, right?
I am.
Just curious. You must tell me all about it.
If you like.
That's all.
He did have to die.
Whores and boozing. Take the women, burn the village. Drink, annihilate and pillage. Burning, wrecking, making strife. How sweet it is, a robber's life. I just want to eat, sleep, and fall.
I know it took him. No.
I want to play dice.
The dice.
Who will be my opponent?
The daughter.
They fell your way last time, and no mistake. Then there's Pekuna. He's a local fellow who brings stuff for us. He put up a nice necklace as his wager.
I need to win the necklace. But there were two necklaces.
You're a brave soul, taking me on. I'm not used to losing.
Neither am I. That was a 5. I can throw again though. And 5, a 3, another 3. Five. Last throw. 1, another 1, a 2, and a 6. Oh, there's a 3. Okay. Yeah, it's definitely Midlota. He does have an interesting die. But it's not in the entire set.
No point in pushing.
There's a point in pushing it, but not with that kind of score. $300 plus 600 is 900. I'm doing really good. I'd already be at 2,000 if I scored.
Think everywhere. Should have stayed home.
I think I see 3 1s. He is catching up.
Finish.
I'm still 1,050 points ahead of him. 4, 4, 2 5s, 3 5s. Don't ever use your lucky die first. If you have a cursed die, you should use that first. Only 1,400 points to go. 1, 2, 4 3s.
That's it.
That's a 2, I think.
God's holy hat.
It's not doing too well. 5, 5, 5. 2. £900 to go. I see 1, 2 1s, 3 5s, and a 6. Ooh, with only 1 die? Ah, 5!
That'll do.
Oh, well, he could throw again. I would have. I see 3 1s. I won. Silver trophy. I can quit anytime. He's actually pretty good at silver one. I won because I won everything.
How did I do? Have I won?
Well now, Sir Alphonse, you took them all by storm. Here's the key to the prize.
Thank you kindly.
Well, that was actually quite fun. As long as I don't have to fight them all after this. I mean, all at once. I mean, if I have to fight all of them at once, I can fight one of them at a time, gladly.
Ask away.
So hungry.
That's all.
It's fucking calm. The chief doesn't want to see you.
Sir Erhard doesn't want to see me just yet. Jesus. Maybe this is just a warning, but fucking hell. So there was a key to the prize?
I was a sentry at that time, but they paid chicken for it, so I joined up with this one.
I got a key to a prize. Pick up your winnings from the dice tournament. How the fuck am I supposed to get there? This place is obviously less fine, but hey, not less fine, I mean, still fine. Is that like an escape plan? A place to escape? They won't let me leave?
Shit in here. I ain't been scrapped, Jimmy.
This the precious family necklace young Sean was searching for. Once the pride and joy of his great-grandmother, later a cherished family antler, until his reckless lordship lost it at dice. And to complicate matters, its new owner promptly lost it to another player, who in turn was murdered and robbed after it. Well, it hardly seems to bring long life and happiness. to whoever has it. So best to get rid of it quickly. Milk over there. I don't think I have an elongated milk cloth. I have a regular one. Two necklaces. Can I wear it? I definitely want this. This is 2 better for stabbing, 2 better for slashing, and 1 better for blunt. I happen to know that this guy's the one who murdered him.
I'd like to ask you...
Ask away.
That's all.
I mean, he did have to die, so I know this is the bastard.
I was told not to.
What?
Is someone there?
Who's there?
I was told not to let you pass.
I need to talk to him. I'm playing another game of dice. If possible. I can't. But
Can I ask something?
I have nothing to do with chiefs.
he probably cheated him.
Can I ask you something?
Ask away.
Tell me something about yourself.
Why do you want to know? You want to spread the word about what a good dice player I am?
I was just curious.
You know what they say. Curiosity killed the cat.
I'd never heard that before.
They call me Berta. And I'm Sir Erhard's right-hand man.
Berta?
Ah, you heard of me, have you? The Scourge of Vlashim. No man who felt the edge of my axe lived to tell the tale.
Yeah, if they feel the edge of it, then yeah, I mean,
Why are you hiding
they
out
did
here?
get cut.
I wouldn't call it hiding. We're just having a bit of a rest.
From what?
Things were getting a bit too hot for us. Nobody bothers us here. Just as long as we don't show our faces in Sassa.
Don't you leave the camp at all?
What are you trying to say? That we're shitting ourselves here?
No. I was just wondering if you knew what's going on around these parts.
We come across hunters now and then, or pilgrims on the road. There are charcoal burners nearby. Sometimes they pass the time of day with us. But we've got no cause to cross the river. That's too close to Sassa.
But why are you hiding out?
I wouldn't...
Tell me.
What? You know...
I try to, you know.
I got a piss.
Can I have a word with you?
What do you want?
What's your story? You don't look like one of them at all.
He's not one of
I
them.
ain't, true enough. I'm a local. I don't go raiding with them. When they're here, I just look out for them, bring them supplies
And what do you do when they're not here?
whatever's needed. But being the go-between for them that set up the ambushes pays well, and you don't have to risk your neck for it.
Can you tell me something about the camp here?
This place, it's been here as long as I can remember. I used to come here as a youngster to play with my mates. Anyway, One time I had to lie low for a bit, so I came here and ran into these gentlemen, who pay good coin when you bring them some wine and a bit of grub.
Why did you have to disappear?
Oh, nothing terrible. Just that I was courting this one girl, only her old man and her brothers didn't take to me. Besides which, she was promised to some rich merchant. Once they had her married off, they forgot about me, though.
He could have killed him.
I'll leave you to it.
Well, yeah, he's not a merchant, actually. These two could have been the one that killed him.
I'm so hungry I could eat my boots.
Oh no, it's not, you know, over-encumbered anymore. Or, I was never over-encumbered.
Well, killing, fighting.
And there's food here. Multiple ways to enter and exit. It's not, well, that could be a good thing. Could of course also be a bad thing.
Think everywhere. Should have stayed home.
I gotta talk to him though. I mean, I don't need to. I mean, I don't need to talk to him, but I know who it was. I mean, I'm not allowed to kill a lot of them. I could pick his pocket, but he's been sitting there forever now.
What do you want here? Go and play your game somewhere else.
Sir Alphonse. Time. Let me check the time. Normally I just use the exit save or the auto save from quests. I should delete some of them, of these saves.
No one's a Robbie. Fucking boring.
Killing, fighting, never losing, robbing, fucking, whores and boozing. Take the women, burn the village. Drink, annihilate, and pillage.
Hey, what are you doing? You're robbing folk.
Strive, how sweet it is, a robber's life.
Hey, that's mine. Fuck, a pickpocket.
You call that combat?
Try this.
that all you got?
Bring it on. Come here,
Oh, that's Manhart.
What's the matter? Come on. Like you. Take that. Is that all you got? I'm going to do this. Come here, Lily Lover. What's wrong? Come on. You asked for it.
He's done for. Oh.
Well landed. Is that all you got? Gone weak at the knees, have you? Is that the best you can do?
Shit, I'm bleeding. I'm bleeding.
Come here. What's the matter? Come on. Bring it on. Come on, you shite!
That would normally be a fatal hit. Final hit. Damn it! Haven't died in quite a while. In combat, at least. I think I fell one time. Luckily, I saved before it. I did do quite well. I killed everyone except 2 people. And I died mostly because I was bleeding. And I think I got hit by an arrow once or twice. Plus, I immediately started fighting. Well, actually, no. They attacked me, you know. But if I could...
What's the matter? Come on.
This way, I only have to fight one at a time.
I'll slaughter you. Stop. I give up.
Hey!
Gone weak at the knees, have you? Is that all you got?
I'll find you, you cur. You can't hide from me.
What's the matter? Come on!
Yeah!
Damn.
You're dead.
Fucker! Fucking come on then! I'll swallow you!
Is that all you've got?
Dear God. Come here, Vinny liver.
Where could he have vanished to? Must be here somewhere.
Bring it on.
Fight you car. You'll get what from me. All right, enough. I give up. Here.
Gone weak at the knees, have you?
Who's that breathing?
You're in the wrong place at the wrong time. All you got.
I'll slay you, you scum.
Answer to my prayer. Just when I wanted to.
I'll slaughter you. I'm going to enjoy it.
The shot must have come from here. Where is that bastard? Bring it up.
This is not what I had imagined in the fight.
The knees,
Well
have
done,
you?
then. Fucking hell!
I yield.
Enough. Is that the best you can do? All right, you win. I surrender.
Blood will be spilled.
Leave me be. Enough. You win.
Who's there? Answer me.
Menhart, Einhart, whatever his name is, he's dead too. I don't think I've ever seen that sword. This... oh wait, never mind. There's more stab damage, less slash and less blunt. But then again, this condition is only 50%, so I think I'll keep it. Like, motherfucker, Jesus. I swear I hurt someone. Alfonso, devil die. Alfonso die. Told you. Who was this? Bloodlotta. The other guy didn't have the same name. These are the richest bandits I've ever seen. And most well equipped. Also a really big crew. Damn it. However, they're bandits anyway. And I don't feel bad for killing them all anyway. I don't think they were bad people, but they're certainly not the best people. I'll deny I was ever here. I mean, here they are bandits. Take anything that is 1k or more. Or above 500. Anything that's above 500 I take. Unless it doesn't weigh anything. I killed not just the lot of them. Well, there's one guy I didn't kill. He got away. Doubt he had much. The last one. Waste too much. No one's ever survived to take down like that. Not with me, at least. Okay, whatever. I'll choose to ignore that. Isn't that, no, not pebbles, that's the first source you can get. This is Al Burak, bottom in Neuhof, before the fire. I'll just choose to ignore that Al Burak, just, you know, appearing out of thin air. It's supposed to, you know, be behind you, you know, so it doesn't just appear out of thin air. It's also cool that your horse can get to some places, like Townburg. Well, once you're past out of Bailey. I really don't want to kill a nobleman, I really don't.
I have good news for you, Sir Anselm. I know who killed your friend. Who was it? It was Mladotta, one of the brigands.
How did you find out?
From the dice.
All right. I'll take care of it from here. And I owe you for helping me. Here, Henry, take this. I'm sorry I don't have more on me. But if you're ever in Prague, come and look me up, and I'll see you're well taken care of.
It's been a pleasure, Sir Anselm.
Will you give me money or something? No, these nobleman hats, I don't even like them. This is worth 2K, Jesus Christ. Let's get rid of that. He doesn't need to handle it. I already did. I killed everyone except the wench. I don't kill women unless it's in self-defense. I don't kill women unless it's self-defense. What time is it? 9. Well, again, a little bit past 9. I'm gonna end it here, and I'm gonna continue when I'm near Shahan's escape route. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.